After a long and arduous journey, Sammy found himself facing a new challenge he never expected. The gray shadow wasn't entirely gone. It had left behind a portal known as the Shadow Gate, a source of dark energy threatening to engulf the worlds if not closed. Sammy and his friends, the Crystal Tiger and the Wise Bird, decided to embark on a new adventure to save the worlds from impending danger. Entering the Void World, they found the Shadow Gate. This realm was unlike any place Sammy had ever entered. Everything was suspended in the void. Tiny lands floating in the air, gray clouds wavering without direction. Even gravity seemed to lose its meaning. "What is this place?" wondered Sammy as he looked around. The Crystal Tiger replied, "This is the Void World. It's a dangerous place, but we're here to accomplish our mission." As they made their way across the floating islands, they began to feel a strange energy creeping into their bodies. The energy of the gate was affecting them, making them feel a heaviness. "We must be careful. This energy isn't natural. It's trying to weaken us before we reach the gate," said the bird cautiously. Suddenly, a group of strange, shadow-made creatures appeared before them. These creatures moved with unnatural speed, their red eyes glowing with the intent to fight. "Prepare yourselves," shouted Sammy as he raised the blue stone. A fierce battle ensued. The creatures were powerful, but not without weaknesses. Sammy used the blue stone to unleash waves of pure energy. The Crystal Tiger used his might for direct attacks, and the bird flew around to distract the creatures. After a long battle, they managed to defeat the creatures, knowing this was just the beginning. Finally, they reached the place where the Shadow Gate rested. The gate was massive, towering into the sky as if it wanted to devour everything around it. Black-gray energy seeped from it, forming giant whirlpools that threatened to explode at any moment. The Crystal Tiger said, "This gate, it feels alive, as if it's waiting for us to approach." Sammy felt the increasing pressure, but steadied himself and said, "We can't retreat now. We must close it, no matter what it costs." As they neared, a gigantic being made entirely of shadow energy appeared before them. This creature was the guardian of the Shadow Gate, a strong and terrifying protector, its eyes glowing with a fiendish gleam, its voice ringing like thunder. "Who dares enter my kingdom?" the guardian roared. Sammy replied bravely, "We are here to close the gate. We will not let you spread this darkness in the worlds." The guardian laughed menacingly and said, "Close the gate? Boy, you don't know what you're meddling with. This gate isn't just a door, it's the lifeline of the shadows. If you try to close it, you will pay dearly." Without warning, the guardian attacked with immense force. The battle was unlike anything Sammy had faced before. The guardian used shadow energy to transform himself into multiple forms: a giant, sometimes a massive dragon, and other times a huge wave of darkness. "Stay focused," shouted Sammy as he tried to fend off the attacks using the blue stone. But the guardian was more powerful than they expected. Every time they struck him, he came back stronger. "Sammy, this isn't working. His energy doesn't deplete. We need to think of a different approach," cried the bird. Sammy thought quickly, then said, "If the gate is the source of his power, we must focus on the gate itself. If we destroy the energy feeding it, the guardian will weaken." They began directing their energy towards the gate, but the guardian noticed their plan and attacked them frantically. Sammy managed to use the balance energy he learned from the Absolute Core, allowing him to stand against the guardian long enough for his friends to strike the gate. With increasing attacks on the gate, it began to lose its stability. The ground under their feet trembled, and the gray whirlpools started to fade slowly. "We did it," shouted the Crystal Tiger. But suddenly, the guardian launched a final scream and rushed towards the gate, trying to protect it. In the last moment, Sammy jumped, using the blue stone to unleash a powerful energy that led to the complete closure of the gate. After the battle, when everything calmed down, Sammy found himself lying on the ground, utterly exhausted. The bird and tiger were by his side, trying to wake him. "You did it, Sammy. The gate is closed, and the guardian has disappeared," said the bird. Sammy smiled with difficulty and said, "That was hard, but we saved the world once again." As they were returning to their world, Sammy felt something different. The shadow energy he faced left an imprint inside him, as if a new power was lurking within. End of the chapter, or a new beginning. Despite closing the gate, there was a sense that the shadow wasn't completely gone. Will the shadow energy return stronger? And will Sammy be able to face the challenges ahead? Stay tuned for the next part to learn more about Sammy's adventures.